What I'm about to share here is how you can get a copy of your data from Lapis to mWater. But one thing I would like to point out here is that you you have to make sure that all the records in your Lapis database match the IDs that you have in mWater, especially the unique ID. This is really important because if there's any mismatch in the data set, then you won't be able to tie that particular record to the intending sites that you are trying to upload to. So you need to make sure that you have your IDs well intact, and then you export the data from Lapis and see the fields that you would like to include in your record sets. After that, you go to mWater portal, you create a form, and then use the form to import the data. So let me just show you how this looks like. I'll first of all open Lapis. And then just to confirm, I will make sure that all my records have the IDs, and well, you can double check if you have time, but if you have not done so, you can go to the daily operation, or this can be found in any place in your database. You know best because at times it can be vague. So customer management and edit customer info. So let me just query to see all of the records. So you see each record here has an ID, and this ID here is taken from mWater, the unique ID of the site. Okay, so now I know that I have my unique IDs. I'll then go to the information query and then trade record, and then export the records that I want. So I will go to purchase and select a date range. Let me say I want to upload records from the 1st to the 7th. Or let me say from the 1st to the to the 7th, and then click query. So you see that I have a total of 279 records. This is something you should take note of, because when you are uploading the data, the records should match the number here. Otherwise, you will have duplicate records, or you will have less number of records, and at the end of the day, the totals there will not match. So you have to keep an eye on this number of unique records. Okay, so now I have this. I have my names, the ID, and the trade dates, and the recharge or the purchase amount, the volume, and then the operator. Okay, so now I'm going to print this. If you have your export button, no problem. I will print, and then when I click that print, it will give me a way now to export the data. Click on save, and then save as Excel file. I'll just leave the settings here. Click on OK. Now I'll select the desktop and click on save. Okay, so now I have this open right now. I'll just close Lapis for now. And now, assuming I have not created a form, this is the best time to do it now. I'll open my browser here and head on to water.co and hit enter. If you have the shortcuts, then you can click on the shortcuts. But for now, I would like to do it that way. I'll go to surveys and then create new survey. Okay, so let me just glance at the records quickly. See, I have trade date, customer name, ID, payment, purchase volume, and the operator. So I'm going to create these fields now. So first I'll create the ID and the trade dates. So now we'll go to the browser and title this. So let me click on the title, say Lapis data, this data upload. Then I'll just add a description. We'll upload Lapis data. This form will upload Lapis data to mWater. So this is just a brief description and click save. And then I need to add my fields now. So click on add new. So the first field there is the dates. So I'm going to select date question and say trade dates. Now choose the format here as the month and then save. Okay, the next will be the ID. And because the ID is tied to the site in mWater, I'll select a new question, and instead of number, I'll change it to a site question. Okay, and the site type here is water points. So this is okay. I'll select customer ID and I'll add the name. This is optional. If you want, you can leave it, but I like to add it so that if there is a record with the name and I don't see it attached to a site, then it will be easy for me to trace the site and pull the unique ID out and correct the data. So that is why I normally include this. And I will not make it mandatory. So let me just leave it like this. Click save. And what other fields I want to include? Okay, the purchase amount, volume. Okay, so now I'm going to select a number, say purchase amount, and it will be in decimal again. And add another new question. Purchase volume. Instead of whole number, I'll select decimal and save. Okay, I have my fields. Let me see. Yes, I would like to add the operator here. I'll add one more field and say This is going to be a text field this time. And please, I will advise, do not mark any field here as a required field. You know, if you check this mark, then it means if there is any missing data, that whole upload will not work. So I'll advise leave out this check mark and then save. So you can see that I have all my fields and there is no required field here. Okay, so now I have my form now. The next thing is to deploy and then upload the data. And now I'm going to deploy. I'll deploy it to an enumerator and select myself. Proceed. I will title this as upload. And why this is important? This is because if you are using this form to capture multiple database, then it will be nice you name this deployment so that you will know that this particular set of data is from this market or that data is from that market. And it will be easy to distinguish using these different deployments. So I will add at least one enumerator. I will just add myself. Okay. And then click on save. So now I have my deployments ready now. Okay. So the other step now is to download copy of this template and then use it to upload the data. Okay, you will have to go to this responses tab. And then currently you see there is no response here. I'm going to click on import response. And then I'll leave these settings here. I'll click on download templates. And the template has been downloaded. I will open. Let's give it some time. Open again. Okay. And then enable this. Okay, so now this is the template that has been downloaded. I'll expand these fields so that we see all of them clearly. And now I have the trade date, customer ID, customer name, and purchase. See the code. For now, we don't have code and we don't have these dates. These dates will pick from the dates that we submit. So can leave it and mWater will take care of it. For the code, I would say we don't need to add any custom code here. So let's leave it for now. Let's even leave it. Okay, now I have my Lapis records. The first thing would be to copy the dates. I'll copy the dates. And then paste them in this column. So I click paste as values. And now you see there are blanks here. So I'll get rid of those blanks. So trade dates. I see. In fact, let me just get rid of it again and do a fresh copy. Okay, this is the end of this first one. Let's click and copy. And then paste as values. And then I'll just play with this. Just continue copying. Copy. Paste. So I'll just deal with those 2 pages. And now I'm going to copy their IDs. Copy. Paste as value. And then copy again. And then paste as values. Okay. The next will be the customer name. Yeah, so got them from yeah. And then paste. Copy again. Copy. And then paste. Okay. So now I have these 3 columns filled with data. Now it remains this other 3. Now I'll select the purchase amount. Copy. And then select the next batch again. Copy. And then paste. Okay. Now I need to copy the volumes now. Copy the volume. Paste. Copy the volume again. And paste. Okay. And for the operator, here is this field. So let me just copy it over to this. And grab the remaining. Okay, so now we have these records now. What we need to do now is to click on save and then upload. But this date here is in a specific format that mWater will not recognize. Currently, it is stored as text. So if we try to upload this data, it will throw a bunch of error pointing at this date. So we need to format this date here to the date format, and then mWater will recognize it. But let me just show you. Let me just click save and then try to upload. So in the uploading process, you can select these deployments here, click on upload, select the response, and say open. So you see, it says invalidate, 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 because those dates are stored as text. So we need to take care of it. Here I will add one column that I will give the same name, trade date, and use the date value function. The date value function will convert a particular text string to the serial number date that particular text represents. So at the end of the day, you can use the formula, the tools that are available now to convert it to your date format. So now I'm going to type date value, and then it says, where is the text? This is the text, and hit enter. So it returns the serial number. What I need to do now is to just convert it to short dates, and I have my dates, and just sort of fill like that. Okay, and because this is pointing at this date, I need to right click, copy, and right click again, paste as values only. Okay, so this has been taken care of. I need to get rid of this. And then there are times where you will have issues with these values. You see, if you select these ones, let me just select all of them, you'll see that there's an error indicator here saying that these particular numbers are formatted as text, and we need to convert them to number. So to do that, you need to click on this, say convert to number, and we have taken care of this. And now we come to the ID. There are times you have some leading space or some trailing space, and this will cause errors. Say like this one now, because I just click in this, you see it has thrown error here. They are not, this particular ID is no longer identified. This will no longer be identified as a valid ID. So I'll say again, we need to fix this right away. Insert a blank column, and I will say customer ID. Okay, so now I'll click on this. I'll use the trim function and wrap it with the clean function, and select the text. Close, and just say enter. So I have this now, and I'll just double click, and this will take care of any potential error here. Copy again, and then paste as values. Okay, I've taken care of this. Delete, and now I have my data ready to go. Okay, so what I need to do now is to click on save, and then open mWater, import response, select the deployments, and then points to your data source, which is this response template. Open, and you see that we have 69 responses. Let me just cross check. Select all of these, and we should be able to see the count. Yes, 69. Okay, so this is correct. Now, you just need to click on import response and wait for it. Okay, so now all your data have been uploaded. So you need to click on close and refresh. You should see all your data now. And you have to cross check to make sure that your IDs match the sites. So I'll just take any random response here, click, and you should be able to see all of these attributes just because of this mWater ID that we included. This is so now you can see the GPS location and all. Let me find another. I'll click on this. See Villa 8. Let me go to the last one. See Deep Concern. And you can even see the picture here. And you can see all of your attributes. And you will see the operator. So your data is ready to go now. Then click on close. And with this now, you will be able to create your pivot tables, your maps, your tables, and you'll be able to share your dashboard, and your data will be live in mWater portal, and you can access it at any time. So feel free to send questions if you have, and I'll try to see how I can help. Thank you.